Fabulous. Let's talk about it. I'm Queen,
And I'm fabulous.
and we're having a wonderful day over here in our neck of the woods. The weather is just absolutely beautiful, and we're just enjoying it. And we hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are in the world today. All right, listen, we're getting right into this topic on today, which is going to be
Women are wired different from men regarding our emotions.
we're going to be talking about women's emotions and
Hmm.
how we're so different from men. And it's just the way God designed us to be. They're apples, we're oranges.
Right.
We're just different in so many ways. But one of the ways that we're going to be talking about today is how we handle difficulties and situations
Hmm.
as females, because I think, I'm not saying all females are the same either, because we got some stronger females and we got some weaker females.
Hmm.
And I think that, it all depends on, how you carry yourself as a lady or a woman in situations that, is a little bit more harder than or difficult, than what you can handle.
Right.
I mean, it comes down to that really. How you handle situations on whatever level they come, because Lord knows life happens and life
Hmm.
start life, and we all come out of pocket sometimes.
Hmm.
So we all might fail tests and trials at times, but it all depends on the situation. I think, I feel, I can only speak for myself. I feel like I'm a strong woman. I can handle stuff, but it comes to a point where, I'm human like everybody else,
Right.
and we're not super women.
Right. Right. Right.
We don't be walking around with our capes on all the time.
Hmm.
I mean, we have our breaking points.
Hmm.
Fabulous. You want to
I,
talk
I
about
I
it?
agree wholeheartedly. I think like the cape that we put on is heavy.
Very much. Very
Especially for
much.
those of us that don't complain and
Yeah.
just get to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes getting to it, it runs out.
Exactly.
And it's but so
Absolutely.
much you can do. And
Exactly.
then we get lost in that sometimes because like because you don't complain and you just get to it,
Yeah.
you're physically beating on
There
yourself,
you
mentally
go.
beating on yourself because you're
Yeah.
carrying too much. Like we can't be
Absolutely.
everything all
Can't.
the time.
Can't do it.
All the
Can't
time
do
it
it.
just doesn't work,
Fabulous.
and as women we're multifaceted. Like we do so much, we
Yeah.
carry so much. We're the mom, we're the wife, we're the
Mhm.
we're everybody's everything. We're taking care of the
Mhm.
house. Many of us are working, like we're taking care of the home as if we're housewives, but we're actually working too. We're working, we're um it seems like men be so more lax in those
Exactly.
areas. They be
Exactly.
more, relaxed, and they don't think like we're thinkers, we're planners. They
Exactly.
don't, I'm not saying all men, but in most cases, they're not thinking ahead like we are.
Exactly.
They're like, when it comes, we'll deal with it. No, I
Exactly.
want to plan for it. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
we're so different.
We're
Like we're
very,
different.
very different, and we think differently. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I have to say you're absolutely correct, because at times, you know, Lord have mercy. We can't, we can't, we shut down. After a
Yes.
while, we're going to shut completely down, and we're
Right.
trying to, it's almost like a dam.
Mm.
It's like the rush of the water, the force
Right.
of the water. The dam can only hold up but so
That's it.
much.
That's it.
Then after a while, it starts to weaken,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it might hold up for one storm, or even five, six, seven storms, but it's gonna come that eighth storm
Right.
where it's just gonna give in.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what we do as women. At
Mm-hmm.
times we take on so much, we don't say
Nope.
nothing, you know People think that it's just going to get done because we're there.
Yep, that's
And
it.
we're going to make sure that things happen.
Yep,
We're
that's
going to
it.
pull it together. We got the plan. We got the power.
Right, right.
Not thinking about our feelings.
No. Mm-mm.
We feel we have, and then this is what, then they say that we are emotional.
Emotional. We get accused of being emotional because
Emotional.
that the dam is cracking. And
It's
now, like you're trying to
yeah.
express, like, hello, my hand is up.
I'm
Pull
over
me up. I
here.
need help. I'm
Yeah,
drowning.
I'm over here. Please
Right,
come save me.
right, right.
But it comes to a point where you got to just, sometimes as women, we got to just let the dam break.
That
We
that's
just got to
me.
let it go. We got to
Mm.
let the dam break, and whatever happens just happens. And
Right.
then if, because we can't, we're not, we're not gods. We're not, we don't have the power of God. We don't have we're walking on His strength. We're
That's
in His
it.
strength. But when you look at it, we not God. So we
Mm-mm.
don't have all of this supernatural power to take care of
No,
everything.
no,
We just don't.
no.
And it comes to a point where we gonna,
Mm.
fabulous, pick
You
it
said
up.
a lot because I think that's why a lot of us are dropping at a young
I'm
age, or
tired.
a lot of us look all beat down. We ain't even
Yeah,
older. We looking,
yeah,
aging because you're
yeah,
stressing and you're
yeah,
worrying. And the Bible teaches
yeah,
us we're not supposed to do that. And
yeah.
sometimes we forget that we're not God.
We're
We don't
not.
control nothing.
We
You
really
could try,
don't.
try, try, but guess what?
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just not gonna work.
It's not
And we
gonna
gotta learn to be
work.
okay with. We say we trust them, right? Take that cape off. I'm ready to take
Exactly.
my cape off. I'm
Exactly. I
serious.
am too,
Like I'm.
really.
Mm-mm.
You know why? Because I gotta live. I mean, I want to live happy and healthy. I want to be healthy. I don't want to have all this on my brain
Right.
and, trying to figure it out and
Mhm.
plan. I've planned,
Yep.
and I see where the plan can take us.
Right.
But everybody has to do their
Everybody have
part.
to, and that's where, as women, we gotta allow everybody to do their part. Stop trying to pick up their parts and you're doing your part. Like, I always said when I retire, I don't want to be beat down and
That's
can't even
right.
enjoy my retirement. You too, your body is whooped, your
Mm-hmm.
brain is just not there, and I don't want to be like that. Like, I
You,
didn't work for that.
you
You know
know
what I
what,
mean?
Fabulous? You said a whole mouthful because that's exactly what I told my husband when he was
Mhm.
working. And I said, baby, you don't want to work until when you get off, when you do retire, you don't have no enjoyment. You
None.
don't, you sickly,
Right.
your limbs are broken. You can't do what you want to do.
No.
You want to enjoy your retirement.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want to be
Yes.
retired and can't do
Can't do nothing.
nothing.
What did you work for? What was
Exactly.
it
You
all
can't even
for?
enjoy your
No.
money.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So we have to really look at this and say, listen, there's going to come a time where I'm going to really just stop it. I'm
Right.
just going to stop it. And however things work out, wherever the chips fall, so be it. It
Right.
is what it is. And,
Yes.
I need help.
Right. And that's it.
I need help.
I need help.
I need some
I think
help.
we don't know how to communicate, like, especially as
I
strong
need
women.
help.
Like when you're strong, we get lost in that,
Mm-hmm.
strength because you forget to say
Mm-hmm.
hello. I need
Exactly.
help
I need some
instead
help.
of allowing everyone to
Exactly.
lean on you all the time because they know,
Exactly.
oh, she gonna get it done. No.
That part right
Mm-mm.
there.
I need help.
That part right there, because everybody think we're gonna get it done,
Right.
and you know what? We're gonna get it
Yeah, we
done.
do. We do.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get it done.
We
That's just
do.
what we do,
Right. That's what we're
because
built for, right?
that's the part of our DNA. We're
Yeah.
gonna get it done,
Right.
and they know it.
Right. But it's not right.
It's wrong, and
It's not right.
that's what really gets me is the fact that they know we gonna get it done.
Right.
Mommy gonna get it done.
Mhm.
Wifey gonna get it done.
Right.
Whatever, sister gonna get it done. And then they sit back and just like
Reap the
ride that
benefits of
gravy
that.
train.
Yeah, reap the benefits of it.
They
Like,
ride the gravy train, and you know what? This gravy train about to really stop at the station for real.
Mhm.
And everybody gonna get off, and they gonna do their part,
Right.
because I can't do it by
That's
myself.
it.
I can't.
That's it.
You can't either
No.
out there.
Mm-mm.
You know, we talking to you. We hope that you're talking back to us
Right.
because
Hi, what, real sunflower,
hi, real sunflower.
Dom Stone.
And Don Stone, hello. We hope that you're talking back to us
Right.
because this is a conversation that needs to be had.
Right.
And you know what? We're not downing anybody because we don't know
Mm-mm.
nobody. We don't know your struggle. We're
Right.
talking about us over here. You
Right.
know what I mean? We're two strong black women.
Right.
We have families.
Mm-hmm.
We're working.
Yep.
We're trying to create. We're entrepreneurs.
Right.
We're mothers.
Yep.
We're sisters,
Mm.
um, pastors, you know, leaders. We're all of that, and now we're humans.
Right. That, see? That cape.
People forget it.
That with that cape on, they forget that
That
you're
there's a
human.
human.
It's a human
We're
being here.
humans. We're
Yes.
humans with
Mm-hmm.
feelings,
Yep.
and we get tired. You
Yes.
know, we get weary. We get, you know, we get worn sometimes. And I think what I want, you know, to really express and for things to come to fruition on this conversation is that we need to be seen.
Oh my
We
goodness.
really need to be
Mm.
seen,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to, you know, we want you to know that we're present, but
Right.
we want to be seen and heard. We
That's it.
want to be understood.
Mm-hmm.
And when we say that, listen, we can't do this, then you find a way to make it happen.
There it is. That's all we
Give
want.
us a break. Give
That's
us, you
all we
know,
want.
give us a little rest.
That's all
And
we
you
want.
know, but we need to be seen and we need to be
Mm-hmm.
heard. Please
Mm-hmm.
hear us.
Mm-hmm.
See us over here.
That's
We over
powerful because it's
here.
not even to say that I'm looking for a pat on the back. I'm not
Mm-mm.
looking for that. Just want you
Mm-mm.
to see
Just want you to
and
see
notice
and
and
notice
acknowledge
and
that, you know what?
acknowledge.
Let me
Yeah.
step up.
There you go.
Give her a break sometimes.
That part. That part. You know, when you gonna sow into me?
Right.
When you
Mm-hmm.
gonna pour into me?
Right.
When you gonna give to me?
That's it.
I was telling somebody that on yesterday. I think it was, and I said, you know, I give to you all the time. You know, when are y'all gonna start giving back to me so
Right.
I can get, you know, how you say
Replenish.
replenish,
That's it.
replenish,
That's
you
it.
know, and come back to where, you know, because then when I'm replenished, then I can pour back into you.
That's
That's
the
how it
whole
works.
point.
But
That's
if
it.
I'm empty, I can't give you anything because
Mm-mm.
I'm stretched to my limit, like a rubber band. I'm stretched. I'm about to pop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stretched.
Yeah.
I am stretched too. I'm about to pop.
That's it.
I am, and
Same.
I
Yeah.
can't. When I say I can't go no further, I really can't go no further, and
Right.
I don't often say that.
No, no,
I
because
don't often say that.
it's because it shouldn't come to that. You
Right,
know, like
right,
we
right,
all need to be mindful
right,
of that superwoman around
right,
you.
right.
Check on her sometime.
Oh, I like
You know,
that.
like check
Yeah.
on her just because she's
Yeah,
superwoman. You know, like
yeah,
check on
yeah.
her. Check in.
Exactly,
Because you don't
exactly,
never know, like that moment right there could be
exactly,
enough strength to say, you know what, okay, I'll go a little further. But when you
exactly,
don't even have people checking in on you, how
exactly,
are you doing? Are you
exactly.
okay?
Right,
That's
right. I like
meaningful.
that.
And
I
we
like
forget.
that.
We
Yeah.
forget.
And
We
we
do.
need, as black women, we need to check on each other.
Yes, yes.
You
Yep.
know, am I my sister's keeper? Yeah.
There it is. There,
I
that's it.
am, you know, and
Mm,
so you're
mm,
right.
mm.
We need to really check in on one another more
Yeah.
because I think we have similar, how you say it, situations
You do.
where, you know, we kind of can relate. We're so
Absolutely.
relatable in these
Yeah. As a
situations.
woman, yes,
As
we
a
are.
woman, you know, I was watching this young lady that I follow and on YouTube, and she started this. She's started to be a tour guide,
Mm.
and she gets these women's together, and she takes them on tours. Like they just came back from Bali,
Oh,
and
nice.
they went on retreat. That's what it was. She does tours with retreats, and she
Mm-hmm.
gets the women's together where they go, you know, from different places. They come and they all went to Bali this time, and they had a ball, and they
Wow.
was saying how relaxing, you know, they relax their not only their bodies but their
Their mind,
minds
that part.
got some rest. They
Mm,
were
mm,
able
mm,
to
mm,
just
mm, mm.
let go for a few days and just say, you know what, I'm not worried about what's going on back in the States. I'm having,
Right,
listen, I'm over here and this is where I'm going to be. And you got a chance to talk to each other. They didn't know each other. A lot of them
right.
didn't know each other. So they was just meeting up,
That's
meeting
beautiful.
friends and more sisters, and I really got a lot out of that because sometimes we need to just check out. We
Yeah, we
need to
do.
really check out. I don't care if we go to the lighthouse.
Listen.
I don't care if we go to, I don't care.
I've had so many conversations with myself lately. Like I
Yeah,
need to get
yeah,
away.
yeah,
Like it's time. I
yeah,
need to. I
yeah.
feel like I need to just get away.
Just
You know,
go.
because like
Yeah,
that's when you know like you're at that point.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
not good.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not good.
Sometimes you don't even need to fly. You just
Mm-mm.
need to go find just a nice little beach and sit on the water and just look at the water. I love water. It's so calming. It's just get away from the
Yeah.
noise,
Mhm.
man. I mean, oh, Father, the noise.
It's
Father
loud, right?
God, yes, it's so
Oh.
loud.
Mm,
But
mm, mm, mm.
it's not done. We're not saying this or being cruel, but it's really done out of love
That's it.
because you know what, we're gonna come back.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
we're gonna do what we need to do because we don't want to see anything fail.
No.
You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where our heart is. We want to
Right.
see things, go forth. We want to see, winners. We want winners.
Right.
We don't want losers. So if we can patch up the leak, you know what we're gonna do?
Where we gonna patch it?
We're gonna patch up that
Absolutely.
leak. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But what we're asking from husbands, children's, friends, whatever, is that when you see a small leak in our vessel,
Mm.
we want you to patch it for
That's
us.
it. That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
One hand does what?
Washes the other.
Right?
Yeah,
We
that's
look
it.
out for each other. So that's what we're saying over here. Don't let us get to the point where the dam is breaking and you just standing there watching it and we about to drown.
Exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
do that.
Exactly. And you see it so often because,
Yes.
people lean on you, lean on you. I've seen people, the Lord call them, and
Exactly.
then everything is a mess.
Exactly.
Everything is a mess.
Absolutely.
And it's
Absolutely.
not right.
It's
You,
not
you didn't learn
right.
anything from that superwoman in your life.
Exactly. Or
Like
that
it's not
Superman.
right. It's not right.
It's
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 not
so
right.
wrong. So we not bashing anybody, but we're
Mm-mm.
trying to really get a sense of understanding where we all can win, where we all can have rest. And you know what? And I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. We don't have to rest when we dead.
There it is.
Everybody might rest in peace when people, pass, but we can rest in peace right here on earth. What
Mm-hmm.
is that all about?
Exactly. Like why? Why does it
Why
take
can't I
that
have peace
the eternal
here?
rest? Like no.
Exactly.
Let me rest
Let me
now.
rest now. Come on, help me. All right.
I
Jesus.
love that.
I do. I do too. Please. I'm trying to, we don't want our peace
Mm-mm.
interrupted. Let's
Mm-mm.
all work together so we can live in a peaceful world. When you see me struggle,
Right.
come check on me. When I
Right.
see you struggling, I'll come check on you.
Right.
And if
Right.
there's any way I can help you, I'm going to be your helper.
That's
That's just the
it.
way it is. But
Yep.
don't just don't just assume.
That's it. That's what people do. She
See,
gonna be
oh
okay.
yeah,
She's
she got
strong.
this. Don't worry about it. She gonna get it done. It'll be there when we need it.
It's not right.
It's wrong.
Mm-mm.
It's really wrong. And that person or whoever's thinking like that, they don't have a heart. They really don't have a heart of
No.
love because that's not what we do to people that we
No.
love.
Absolutely not.
We make
No.
sure that they're taken care of mentally
Mm-hmm.
and even spiritually
That's it.
and naturally if we
All three.
can.
All three.
And we have to be present for everything. All
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So listen, I hope you enjoyed this podcast for today. I'm still looking at these names. Who is that?
Real Sunflower, thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
And
thank you.
Dom Stone. We'll be
Yes.
back next week, guys.
Yep. 2
Come back.
o'clock. 2 o'clock.
2 p.m.
And we want you to talk. Are you talking to us or not?
They said hi.
Hi, back to you. We want you to talk back to us and let's have a conversation,
Keep the
okay?
conversation going. And to
Absolutely.
everyone out there, take a moment today and think about who's your superwoman
Exactly.
and check on them.
Exactly.
It's time to step back and stop being so selfish and me, and think about that person.
Exactly.
Just check on them. What can I do?
Exactly.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Exactly.
That means a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Allow yourself to be in a space
Yep.
where a person can come and check on you too.
There it is. Yep. That's it.
Allow yourself that.
Can't be too strong.
Can't be too strong. You can't. We're gonna have to let go of some of this stuff.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to take care of ourselves, self-care.
And that's a form of pride too,
Yeah.
not wanting to
Yeah.
admit that you need
Yeah,
help.
we need help.
Need help.
I need help, and I'm telling you that I really need help.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Listen, we thank you for stopping by. Once again, we'll be here next Monday, 2 p.m. We don't have topics like we just talk about, and we this is a pop-up
Yeah.
type
What
thing.
we going through this week?
We don't have no pre-recorded nothing. This is pop-up. What you hear is what you're getting, straight raw off the press.
Yes.
All right. So we hope you enjoyed it. We have a good time doing this, and we want you to have a good time as well, because we care about you. We really do. We care about how you feel. We care about your emotions, and we really try to gear towards men and women.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. It's just not a woman thing. It's just not a man thing. We really try to talk about issues that both men and women are going through.
Right.
But because we are women, we can only define more so what we go through.
That's it.
All right. But if there's a man out there that can say, listen, hold up.
I'm Superman.
I'm Superman.
Right.
Exactly. I'm going through that right now. We would love to hear from you. That's how we do. That's how we get down. All right. So listen, we got to get up out of here now. But we hope you enjoyed this topic for today. And listen, just remember, you cannot be everybody's everything.
No.
You can't do it. You can't do it, and we cannot be everybody's super anything.
No.
That's God's job.
That's his job.
That's his job. So let him do his job. All right? All right, listen, we're going to get up out of here. If you would like to purchase a candle, please feel free to do so over at Amazon.com or Etsy. All right? Listen, we love you. And until we meet again next week, Monday, 2 p.m.,
Yes.
we'll see you then. I'm Queen.
And I'm fabulous.
And we're out. Bye.
Bye.